Yo, what is going on? In today's video, we are going to be going through the top loadouts you should be using right now in Warzone. Now, I know the beta is live, but there is a lot of people who are still playing Warzone. And if you guys have played the beta for Modern Warfare 2, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. I'll be quite interested to see what you guys think. I think it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it, but I'm going to still be uploading some Warzone videos because there's a lot of people who are still playing Warzone. We're going to get straight into it. The first weapon on today's video is going to be the CARBINE. This has one of the lowest recoils in the game, so it's a very, very easy weapon to use, and time to kill is great as well. So for this, we're going to be using the MX silencer to start things off to increase the accuracy, and then we're going to be using the Cooper custom barrel, which is also going to increase the accuracy and the fire rate, making this weapon better at longer ranges. We're then going to be using the 2.5 times optic. You can use any optic of your choice, it's personal preference, but that is the one I like for long range. And then the custom padded stock, which is going to help the accuracy and the flinch resistance. We're then going to be using the strife angled underbarrel to increase the horizontal recoil control, which is where the main recoil is on this weapon. This is basically going to eliminate most of the recoil. And then the 60 round drum, increasing the ADS to fire rate, the recoil control accuracy, making it super good at long range. Lengthened ammo type, and then we're going to be going for the stippled grip tape for more increase in accuracy, tight grip for more increase in the accuracy, and then finally to finish it off, we're going to be going for fully loaded. Right, next up is the VOLK ARMAGUERRA. This is going to be a closer range build or medium range build. You want to use this with a sniper, but you can use it as an SMG, you can use it with a sniper, you can use it with an assault rifle, but it's just really, really good at close and medium range. It's not very good at long range, but at close and medium range is pretty nice. So you're going to want to start off with the recoil booster. This is going to increase the fire rate, and then the first barrel is going to increase the accuracy, the range, etc. And then we're going to be going for the slate reflector just because it's one of the best sights for close range. We're then going to be going for the strife angled underbarrel just to increase the accuracy of the weapon a little bit, along with the 45 round magazine, which is going to increase the movement speed, ADS and fire rate, which are the main things we're looking for. However, it also increases the accuracy, which is a bonus. We're then going to be using lengthened, and then we're going to be using taped grip to increase the mobility, movement speed, etc. And then for the stock, we're going to be using the adjustable stock, which increases the strafe speed of the weapon. And then for the perks, there's a few different perks you could use. You could use Fleet, which is quite good. This is going to increase the movement speed. You could use Sleight of Hand to reload faster because it does have a pretty fast fire rate. You might have to reload a few times. Or you can use Perfectionist to increase the recoil control even more. Out of all of these options, I would probably go for Fleet or Sleight of Hand, depending on how I feel. For perk 2, the only really good option is On Hand, which is going to make the ADS faster, or you can use Fully Loaded for more ammo. I'm going to be going for On Hand, and that is the full class. Next up is the PPSH. This has been very, very good after, the update quite a while ago, and it's just a super dominant weapon right now. Everyone is using it. So for this, we're going to be using the oil can suppressor, which is going to increase the accuracy of the weapon, the second barrel, which is going to increase the hip fire accuracy and the fire rate, the Carver foregrip also increasing the hip fire accuracy, and then you want to use the first magazine because this makes the weapon more accurate and increases the fire rate, along with lengthened. For the optic, it doesn't really matter what optic you use. You can use slate reflector, but this is more of a hip fire build, so you're not going to be having to aim down sight that much. Or you can use something such as the Z4 optic, which is going to increase the accuracy of the weapon. Sticking on an optic like this on a hip fire build actually increases the accuracy, so you can do this, but with this optic, you're not going to be able to aim down sight with it because it's obviously a pretty zoomed in scope. So if you want to hip fire and still be able to aim down sight if you need to, you can use the slate reflector. That's probably what I'd go for, but I do see a lot of people using the zoomed scopes to increase the recoil a little bit more. We're then going to be going for Pine Tar Grip, increasing the hip fire accuracy again, and then we're going to be going for the removed stock, which also increases the hip fire accuracy along with the mobility. And then to finish it off, we've got Tight Grip for the accuracy, and then we have Quick, and that is the full class. You should all know this by now, but the ARMAGUERRA is one of the best SMGs in the game, so these are the attachments you want to use. We're going to be going for the recoil booster, which is going to increase the fire rate, and then we're going to be using the short barrel, which is going to increase the strafe speed and the ADS time. Slate reflector is the best close range optic, so make sure to stick that on. And then we're going to be going for the skeletal stock, which is going to help increase the strafe speed and the mobility. We're also going to be going for the compact underbarrel, increasing the strafe speed. And then we're going to be going for the 72 round magazine, increasing the damage with lengthened as well. For the rear grip, we're going to be going for the grooved grip. This is going to increase the mobility and the strafe speed and the accuracy. And then we're going to be using steady and quick to finish it off. So this build right here is more of a strafe speed build. This specific weapon with these specific attachments makes for one of the best close range builds because the strafe speed is insanely fast. So your enemies aren't going to be able to hit you because you're going to be able to move really fast whilst aiming down sight. Alright, next up is a super underrated option, the Mach 10. This is one of my favourite SMGs just because it's literally one of the fastest SMGs in the game, and I really think you guys need to give it a chance if you haven't used it in a while. For this, we're going to be going for the agency suppressor, which is mainly going to be increasing the accuracy of the weapon, which is why we want to use it, but it also suppresses the weapon and it also increases the range, which is just extra bonus. We're then going to be using the task force barrel. This increases the strafe speed, the bullet velocity, etc. And then we're going to be going for the raider stock for the movement, speed, mobility, the 53 round drum, and to finish it off, there's a few different attachments you can use as the last option. You could either go for the airborne elastic wrap, which is going to increase the accuracy and the ADS time, or you can use the bruiser grip, which is going to increase your movement speed and your hipfire accuracy. Both of those options are very good. This is one that I'd personally use, but I do know a lot of people who use this one instead just for that increased accuracy and ADS. Next up is the CX9, an incredibly underrated option because it actually has a ridiculously fast time to kill. Now the only thing about this weapon I don't like is the fact that the fire rate is so fast, you run out of bullets so quickly, but it has a insanely fast time to kill. So you're going to want to start off with the monolithic suppressor and then the 5mm laser and also the Merc 4 grip for the increase in hipfire accuracy. We're then going to be using the FR stock, and then to finish it off we have the 50 round drum. 50 rounds is quite a lot, but like I said, the fire rate on this thing is really quick, so you do run out of bullets quite often, but it does have an insanely fast TTK. Next up is the bar. This is one of my favorite assault rifles just because it is so easy to use. The recoil is so low. This is one of the easiest weapons to use in the entire of Warzone right now. For this, we have the MX silencer for the accuracy, the XL barrel for the accuracy, and also for the accuracy we have the optic, we have the stock, which is this one, then the underbarrel strife angled, we have the 50 round drum, which is going to increase this weapon. Like it's gonna make this weapon a completely different weapon. Without this attachment, it's not very good, but with this attachment, it increases so much for the weapon, including the fire rate, the ADS, the movement speed, and it makes it insanely accurate. So make sure to stick this on. It is the literal game-changing attachment. Lengthened ammo type, and then we're going to be using the stippled grip tape, and then also hard scope for the accuracy, and fully loaded. This is just an insane class. So easy to use, kills fast, so really low recoil. It is so good. And finally, in today's video, we have the GRAU 556, which is just a classic. It's an OG, and it got a buff in one of the most recent updates. And it's just one of my favorites. It's just such a nice weapon. It's nice using an older weapon too, so you probably already know the class. I'm just going to run through it real quick, just because you guys already probably know it, and there it is. And that is the end of the video. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.